First top headlines. Kopi village defense volunteers surrendered looted and illegal weapons and ammunition in Churachandpur district. Torch rally held at different places in protest against arrest of Kolngakpa last night. Sudden cancellation of airlines travelling from Imphal to Guwahati has shattered the dreams of assistant registrar examination candidates from Manipur. And a public toilet at Imphal International Airport becomes a factory of producing various diseases. Hello, welcome to ELITETV's Primetime English News Bulletin. I'm your host, Deemita. Now the news in detail. Kopi village defense volunteers surrendered looted and illegal weapons and ammunition, includes total of 16 weapons and ammunition in Churachandpur district. The following weapons and ammunition were voluntarily surrendered in Churachandpur district after the joint efforts in public awareness by district police, Assam Rifles and CRPF. This is the first step towards de-weaponizing the society and creating a safe and a secure atmosphere where regular activities can be boosted. The voluntarily surrendered looted and illegal weapons and ammunition includes a total of 16 weapons and ammunition are 1 M16 rifle, 1 7.62 mm SLR, 2 AK rifles, 3 INSAS rifles, 2 M79 40 mm underbarrel grenade launcher UBGL, 19 mm carbine machine gun, 151 mm mortar, 3 303 rifles, 2 single barrel rifles, 64 guillotine sticks, 10 rounds of 60 mm pumpy improvised mortar ammunitions, 17 rounds of AK ammunitions, 40 rounds of 5.56 mm rifle ammunitions, and 3 9 mm caliber ammunition. Public is being asked to surrender the remaining weapons and greater cooperation is expected in the coming days. Torch rally was held at different places in protest against the arrest of Kolngakpa last night. Protesters shouted slogans of revoke president rule and select a chief minister at the earliest. Speaking to media persons, one when protesters said at this critical juncture, imposition of president rule is very unfortunate. Moreover, starting of arrest of Kolngakpa is highly condemnable. They are not terrorists, they are savior of valley people. On the other hand, due to division in the ruling party, PI is being imposed in the state. A leader should be chosen by the ruling party and a new chief minister should be appointed at the earliest.
Akoi ima ibin singna khangche chelaga akoi lepak ngapserage somdagina kulai phagakani akoi ki khungak pa mayam phagatkani asomdana makoina tawding ba tawhangani makoina tharak pa khulai mayam duna akoi somdana asi ana ngakani asomdana Indian government gi sipai sinanga aga palun kharaga leiribani athuba matamda sarkar sembiyo praja gi khanbibo oragadi praja gi khandabo oragadi tokpiro resign tokpiro akoi mayam changa public mayam changaga praja mayam changaga akoi gi leipak se ngapcharage
ngasi mai kei mari satpa yadriba akoi na hana gi phimam dur hanjalan biro thuba matamda isa sing nongmai kukina nongmai na ka pa akanda akoi ngak thok na bagi dang te isa sing na hanbani akoi gi khun ngak poi isa sing na hanbani madu kukina khun ngak an la ro nongmai ka phal roi bong ka phal roi mafam da Ladiba, my Maggie Jagata, Hanagi, from the Hazelani, Hyperdugi, insurance, some governor PBO, Adu, Masasina, Makoi, Sasina, Lucky, Loki, Kulai, Dot, Pikapa, Mahuta, Mama Sina, I couldn't Atu Matam, khulai do pikhatage adu nati bhawadi icha sing gi mafam dagi khulai lowe yaroi icha sing pha ba yaroi khun ngak ko icha sing pha ba yaroi madu gi damakta mama mayamna koi thawai khubak ta hapaga icha sing gi damakta khoina ngakani.
One woman brutally assaulted by Bishnupur police while protesting against the arrest of Khulngakwa at Moirang Thamna Kopi. She was reportedly assaulted by the police and injured on her face. According to report from the spot, a police team of Bishnupur district came to arrest a Khulngakwa. In the altercations, the police team assaulted the elderly woman. Public toilet at Imphal International Airport becomes a factory producing various diseases. No authority concerned look after the toilet. Here is an exclusive report from our video journalist Langamba and reporter Pariton Konthaujam.
International Airport Oiba, Infant International Airport ki public toilet asidi Mong Malintar from the lane. Infangi International Airport ama Oiba, Chicken with Sauba, Airport Asida, a chicken of Gomali Airport ki authority na, Kaigumami and the Sangrabra, Hivesini. Amaronda. Even Masina later, we got them hygiene in a hypertide, Luna, we have sort of one way. Labor pure machine and arm, and I got a sticker of the action at the machine, hanging the action of late Rabra Hybrid machine, Tomato and Makangi, Lenaka, Tolopayabi, or Tokosula, even machine of pure machine, which you can't win a year, you know. Yapur authority na shikimba labor pure machine Yexhilaridra Hypertonic. Here machine Matana video journalist Langamagolo and a Pogam Python News Yapur.
The security situation in Manipur remained tense yet under control over the last 24 hours as security forces intensified search operations and area domination across vulnerable hill and valley districts. A 303 rifle with a magazine, a CMG with a magazine, 10 live rounds of 303 rifle ammunition and 16 CMG rounds, including 6 misfire rounds, were recovered from Ibuto Kobru Laibung temple area. Security personnel discovered and neutralized several improvised explosive devices, IEDs, in Mauzang village near Haj Munnon village under MRHPS. This included 4 explosive devices ranging from 4 kg to 22 kg, all equipped with detonators. The IEDs, deemed unstable, were safely destroyed on site by a bomb disposal BD team. In response to Manipur Governor's February 20 appeal urging the surrender of illegal arms, multiple weapons were voluntarily handed over to authorities. A 303 rifle with a magazine, 13 rounds of 303 ammunitions, bulletproof vests, BP plates and helmets were surrendered at SP Kakching, Kangpopi district. A looted tear gas gun was submitted at OCG Saparmaina police station. Kakching Wairi area, security forces recovered a significant case, including insas rifle, shotguns, pistols, hand grenades, live rounds of various calibers, communication equipment and body armor. Security operations led to the arrest of 6 cadres belonging to the proscribed Kanglai Park Communist Party (KCP). Ibungo Ngangom, faction from Koktruk Makhalekai Church under Lamsang Police Station in Imphal West District. Those arrested include Sirimayum Suraj Sharma alias Lion, 21 years, Nutum Laisemba alias Pari, 25 years, Ningtho Kongjam Kedasana alias Nauba, 29 years, Senjam Yaifaba alias Malan, 19 years, Laishram Laishemba alias Malem, 26 years, Laishram Kennedy alias Thauna, 32 years. Additionally, 2 active members of this G5 organization were apprehended in Imphal district for extorting truck drivers transporting sand in the Sekmai, Irilbung, Korengai and Patsoy areas. The accused, identified as Ningthojam Yamba Singh, 43 years, and Usham Netaji Singh, 35 years, were found in possession of a 4-wheeler, mobile phones, wallets, identity documents and cash. To ensure uninterrupted movement of essential goods, authorities facilitated the passage of 369 and 225 vehicles along National Highway No. 2 and 37 respectively under strict security escort. Moreover, 110 checkpoints were set up across various districts, ensuring no violations were recorded during security inspections. Authorities urged the public to refrain from spreading or believing in unverified videos and rumors. A designated helpline number 9233522822 has been provided for verifications of any circulating information. Citizens were also reminded to turn looted arms and explosives to the nearest police stations or security forces. And now let's take a short break. Stay tuned for more updates.
Is your child ready for a future of excellence? At UNACO School, we empower young minds with a perfect blend of world-class academics, integrated need and G preparation, and personalized study plans, unlocking every child's true potential. Our holistic approach to education, state-of-the-art amenities, and a safe, nurturing environment prepare students for a brighter tomorrow. From Khongman to Channung, Maitram, and beyond, we combine technology, care, and innovation to shape future-ready leaders. Admissions for 2025-26 are now open. Secure your child's future today at UNACO School.
Hello kids, hello kids. Hello kids, hello kids. Hello kids, hello kids. Hello kids, hello kids. Very nice, beautiful, colorful, colorful. Rosy, rosy, cozy, cozy, wonderful, wonderful. Hello kids, hello kids. Hello kids, hello kids. Hello kids, hello kids. Hello kids, hello kids. Hello kids, hello kids.
Karigumba hakchangi mafam amada unsada wauthaba natraga ngangleinaba machu leiraba hariba mafam adu paibada thengbada khangdraba anaba amadi aying asha fawdraba khong khutta pangthaba amadi jingjing lawa fawrabadi mado leprosy oramba yai hariba laina asi mycobacterium leprae koba bacteria makal ashina thokanbani amadi andavishwas te yumfam oiduna miyoi adugi pap natraga karmana oirakpanatte hojikti leprosy asi MDT gi matengna chada chama fanma ngamle amadi mashigi layeng asi lainga ki ana layeng shangsingda lemna sulayeng jari karigumba leprosy asi nganna khangdok hoduna layeng hoba tarabadi laina asina soinai hanbadagi ngakthokpa ilai laina shungami kaubigano leprosy na sokhaluraba miyoi amabu layeng laba matung faraktuna hanagi punsirolda hinghanba ngambata natana maromdom lepcheduna mimana na hingjaba ngami maramashina leprosy na sokhaluraba miyoi shingsu samajta masagi hak chap chana leijai maramashina karigumba makhoibu tathi tawoina tawbirabadi mado miyoi bagi hak khongaung nabani amadi ain gi thongda chairak chap chana fangbiyai ngashi aikhoi punna amatta oina lepminaduna malemdagi leprosy maru phongna muthatuna leprosy bu maithiba pirasi miyamgi damakta pawjenjeriba Directorate of Health Services and National Leprosy Eradication Program, National Health Mission, Manipur.
Sri Gaurachandriya Namaha. Purbashramda aikoi khwai pumnamakpu naukon biramba Khuraizam Ibotomba Singhana magi nungsijaraba imung manung sagena tayamadi maruk mapang khwai pumnamakpu thadoklamnaga haukiba tang mapan tha ani English singeniga kunga manga Biden gi tarani thuini panba nongmaising minita Shri Guru gi kripadagi ves onduna Shri Krishna Chaitanya Das haiba nam khongjaduna Vrindavan prapti oikre lakliba tang kungani thoi tha ani English singeniga kunga manga Biden gi kunga mari ni panba thangja nimita leikhi drabagi shraddha din thokle numit asida leikhi drabagi atma santi gi damak ngamjaba vastu kharadang hari sankirtan galoina Shri Shri Gauranga Mahaprabhu gi charanda kachchagadari upalakshya asida Brahman Vaishnav ahalaman ima iben amadi marup mapang singna matam chana lingbirakuna harinam shravan tawbiranaba ELITETV gi thongda pausinjari Vinita Khuraizam Ombi Ekasini Devi Loinabi amadi mahaki imung manungsing thauram pareng ayuk pung mapan Sankirtan hauba Ningthaukhong Kha Khunau Ward number 3 Shraddha Mafam Ningthaukhong Kha Khunau Mandap Ward number 4
Welcome back again. You're watching ELITETV's Primetime English News Bulletin. Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Valla visited the conflict-hit Kopi district today, marking his first trip to the region since assuming office. The visit underscores the government's renewed focus on addressing the concern of the Kokizo community amid ongoing ethnic tensions in the state. Breaking from traditions, Governor Valla has chosen to operate from the state secretariat rather than the Raj Bhavan, signaling a hands-on approach to governance. During his visit, he inaugurated a state-of-the-art IT center at Presidency College, Modbung, a step aimed at fostering digital education and expanding opportunities for local youth. Upon his arrival at Modbung Model Village, the Kokijo community welcomed the governor warmly, reflecting both high anticipated and a strong desire for dialogue. Later, Governor Valla proceeded to the Deputy Commissioner's office, where he met with key Kokizo civil society organizations including the Kokizo Council, KJC, Koki INP Southern Hills and Thado INP General Headquarters. In the presence of district officials including the Superintendent of Police, Kopi, these organizations formally submitted a memorandum outlining their present pressing demands and concern. The Kokizo Council, KJC, in its memorandum highlighted the dire humanitarian crisis and unresolved political issues affecting the community. Their appeal comes amid continued ethnic unrest in Manipur, which has left thousands displaced and struggling for survival. Representing the Kokizo people, the memorandum underscores the devastating impact of 22-month-long ethnic conflict, citing loss of lives, destruction of homes and churches, and mass displacement. The KJC leaders urged the governor to take swift action, especially in the absence of a political resolution regarding their demand for a separate administration under Union territory with a legislature. The memorandum also details district-wide challenges in Chandil, Churachandpur, Kopi, Furjol, Jiribam and Technopal, calling for urgent intervention. Meanwhile, the Koki INP Southern Hills also submitted a memorandum to Governor Valla, urging immediate interventions on key issues affecting the Kokizo community in the wake of the ongoing ethnic conflict. The Kokijo leadership has emphasized that these demands are not just requests but urgent necessities to ensure safety, dignity and self-determination. With tensions still high and thousands displaced, KISA's President Thangwinlen Kipgen has urged Governor Valla to take swift action in addressing these pressing concerns. The survival of the Kokizo people demands the government's willingness to recognize our needs and act without delay, Kipgen stated. As the Kokijo community continues to suffer in the wake of prolonged conflict, the leaders are pressing for immediate action from both governor and the central government. The demands for security, infrastructure and political autonomy are expected to be a major test for Manipur's administrations in the coming months. Manipur's Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, has requested more time to surrender arms following a recent appeal by Governor Ajay Kumar Valla regarding the recovery or surrender of illegal arms in both the hills and plains. In a press statement, the committee accused the incompetence of the government's security forces, which failed to protect vulnerable villages at the peak of the crisis, leading in turn to local youth to take up arms and loot weapons. The terror threat remains as there has been no official or formal declarations of the withdrawal of armed Kokichen narco-terrorist groups that continue to operate in the hill areas of Manipur with impunity from the central government, and the deceptive impact called suspension of Operation Sue, the body stated, stating that the 7-day time frame for surrendering arms is too short for meaningful engagement with stakeholders and the public. The committee requested extension of more time. Furthermore, they also accused the central security forces for violating the timeline set by the governor, stating that the aggressive stance raised various concerns among the Imamaya Paibis and local groups and volunteers. Why are the central forces not adhering to the governor's instructions? Why are they displaying hostility towards local youth instead of following the official's directive? Such actions have led to growing mistrust within the community, COCOMI questioned. COCOMI also urged the governor to engage with local youth leaders to ensure a cooperative approach in recovering arms from civilian volunteers without force. They also appealed for no legal action against volunteers defending their communities. Further, they suggested that arms confiscations process should include smuggled illegal arms used by Koki armed groups under the suspension of operation agreement. The committee also pointed that ongoing violence and illegal activities perpetrated by the foreign origin armed narco-terrorist group KNO or UPF threaten the stability of Manipur and the region as a whole. The communique stated the government of India cannot legitimize the existence of foreign origin armed narco-terrorist groups KNO or UPF under the pretext of peace talks. Any engagement with such groups must prioritize national security, the rule of law and the protection of indigenous communities. Batting for the restoration of law and order in the state, COCOMI on behalf of the people sought assurance from the governor and relevant authorities that all armed Kopi militants camps under the suspension of Operation Zoo in the surrounding hill areas be shifted to other locations. The government must come up with a concrete, foolproof plan to secure villages, instill a sense of safety among villagers and their volunteers, and provide a firm guarantee that no further attacks will take place, the press release stated. The United Naga Council UNC in Manipur has voiced strong opposition to the abrupt terminations of the Free Movement Regime FMR and the constructions of a border fence along the Indo-Myanmar border IBM. The Naga people have shared familial and communal bonds across the border since time immemorial, predating colonial demarcations. However, the imposition of a physical barrier is seen as a direct threat to these interdependence. Reports indicate that many families own ancestral lands on both sides of the border and are now being denied access to them due to the fencing project. Beyond human concerns, the ecological impact of the fencing is also a pressing issue. Experts warn that constructions could significantly disrupt the movement of wildlife, fragment populations, and reduce genetic diversity among species. The fencing risks affecting biodiversity hotspots and disturbing the delicate ecological balance, thereby threatening the survival of numerous flora and fauna. The government has justified its decision by citing the need to curb illegal immigrations and drug trafficking. However, local stakeholders, including the UNC, argue that such jurisdictions lack historical or factual backing. According to them, there is no evidence of significant drug smuggling or illegal immigrations in Naga-inhabited regions along the Indo-Myanmar border. Instead of blanket measures like border fencing, they suggest implementing stringent laws such as the National Register of Citizens (NRC) to address these concerns. The move has led to growing dissatisfactions among frontier communities who feel their voices are being ignored. Many see the scrapping of FMR and the erections of barriers as an act of political insensitivity that exacerbates old wounds rather than resolving long-standing issues. Community leaders emphasize that their opposition is not an anti-India stance but a plea for recognizing historical and traditional boundaries. They urge the government of India to engage in meaningful dialogue rather than imposing policies from a different distance without considering the ground realities. Instead of reducing the FMR coverage, they propose its restatement and even expansions from 16 km to 14 km, 40 km to better facilitate local trade, healthcare access, and cross-border familial interactions. Additionally, they call for engaging local communities in decision-making processes regarding border management, which could foster cooperation and minimize disruptions. If fencing the Indo-Myanmar border remains a priority, they argue that proper demarcation based on historical boundaries must precede any physical constructions to prevent unintended consequences and social unrest. Amid these border-related concerns, tripartite talks between the government of Manipur, the government of India and the UNC are ongoing. The decisions, led by A.K. Mishra, advisor for Northeast Affairs, focus on the rollback of 7 districts created on December 8, 2016. The UNC has appealed for a swift resolution, urging the intervention of the governor to settle the matter amicably. Regarding the ongoing ethnic conflict in Manipur, the UNC reaffirmed its commitment to peace and stability between the Meitei and Kokijo communities. However, they stressed that without decisive interventions from competent authorities, long-term solutions remain elusive. The Council has expressed hope that the new administrations under the governor's leadership will bring peace and normalcy to the state. Days after President's rule was imposed in Manipur, the state government on Friday transferred 11 officials, including 6 police officers, according to an official statement. Among the top officials who were transferred, the Superintendent of Police of Tamenglong District, Babitarani Swan, was given new posting at SP of Chandal District, while SP of Chandal was transferred to the post in Tamenglong. Inspector General of Police, Internal Narcotics and Affairs of Border, Kabib K, was given new posting at IGP John Tree, while DIGP Nab Ningsen Worngam was transferred as IGP Nab on promotions, the statement said. Commissioner cum Secretary to Chief Minister Manipur Social Welfare and Special Secretary Cabinet N. Geoffrey has given new place of posting a Commissioner cum Secretary Social Welfare. President rule was imposed in Strife on Manipur on February 13 days after Chief Minister N. Biren Singh resigned from his post, which led to political uncertainty in the northeastern state. The Manipur Assembly, which has a tenure till 2027, has been put under suspended animation. Manipur Governor Ajay Kumar Valla on February 21st chaired a comprehensive review meeting with senior state officials at the Manipur Secretariat, focusing on budgetary allocations and the rehabilitations of internally displaced persons, IDPs. The meeting, held at the conference hall of Manipur Secretariat, South Block, was attended by Chief Secretary P.K. Singh, Commissioner Home N. Ashok Kumar, Secretary Health Suman Singh, Commissioner Education S. Gyan Prakash, and Joint Secretary Marcina P. Panmay, among other senior officers. Governor Valla specifically inquired about skill development training arrangement and employment opportunities in the private sector for IDPs currently residing in various relief camps across the state. He directed officials to implement Hunar Se Rojgar, a Government of India initiative under the Ministry of Tourism, to create employment opportunities for youth in the state with a special focus on displaced persons. In a separate development, Lieutenant General Vikash Lankera, Director General of Assam Rifles, called on Governor Valla at Rajbhavan, Imphal. During the meeting, Lieutenant General Lankera briefed the Governor on the operational activities and deployment status of Assam Rifles in the region. Manipur Rajya Sabha MP Lesema Sanajawa on Friday urged MLAs to work together to restore peace in the strife-torn state and establish a stable government. President's rule was imposed in the northeastern state on February 13, 4 days after the Chief Minister N. Biren Singh resigned from his position. The assembly has also been put under suspended animations. Speaking to reporters after the event, the BJP MP said people are facing immense hardship. The conflict has been ongoing for nearly 2 years and is not the time for political games. A united effort is needed to find a solution and ease people's sufferings. He added that those responsible for the situation must now work together to restore stability. Sanajawa alleged that the crisis did not arise on its own but was a result of failures at both central and state levels. Our youth were not like this before. It's time to focus on bringing them back to into the mainstream. They are not anti-national or anti-India. They step up to protect their land when government forces were inactive, he added. Regarding a recent meeting with the governor, he said, I convened that discussions would be more effective than extreme measures as harsh actions could prolong this crisis. While he reaffirmed from commenting on state politics, he reiterated the need for MLAs to work together towards forming a strong and a popular government. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to the ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. And now let's take a look at the headlines once again. Kopi village defense volunteers surrendered looted and illegal weapons and ammunition in Churachandpur district. Torch rally held at different places in protest against arrest of Kulngapa last night. Sudden cancellation of alliance Airlines travelling from Imphal to Guwahati has shattered the dreams of assistant registrar examination candidates from Manipur. And a public toilet at Imphal International Airport becomes a factory of producing various diseases. And that's a wrap for today. For more updates, keep watching ELITETV's English News. Thank you and have a great evening.